Kwa hivyo nitakusomea mashtaka. Shtaka la kwanza basi ni ugushi kinyume na sheria, na maelezo yake ni kuwa mnamo katika tarehe na mahali ambao hapajulikani katika Jamhuri ya Kenya ukiwa na nia kuweza kulaghai Afis Cynthia Neville Beleti kipande chake cha ardhi lililosajiliwa nambari 8392 mlazo 9 AR nambari 15815 mlazo 1 lenye kimo ya ekari 5.18 na lenye dhamani ya shilingi milioni 200, na shamba lenyewe basi liko katika maeneo ya Karen hapa katika jimbo la Nairobi. Uliweza kugushi deed iliyokuwa na tarehe 23 Septemba mwaka 2014 kwa kuweza kudai kwamba ilikuwa deed halisi na halali iliyo basi halalishwa na Afis Cynthia Neville Beleti, jambo ambalo basi uliweza kufahamu ya kwamba stakabadhi lenyewe ilikuwa gushi. Baining Otieno Okombo, ukweli ama si kweli? Shtaka la pili pia ni ugushi pia, na maelezo ni kuwa mnamo tarehe pamoja na mahali ambapo pajulikani hapa katika Jamhuri ya Kenya ukiwa na nia kuweza kumlaghai Afis Cynthia Neville Beleti kipande chake cha ardhi iliyosajiliwa 8392 mlazo 9 nambari ya IR ni 15815 mlazo 1 lenye kimo basi ya ekari 5.18 lenye dhamani ya shilingi milioni 200. Shamba lenyewe basi liko katika maeneo ya Karen hapa kwenye jimbo la Nairobi. Uliweza kugushi uhamisho wa Iza, na stakabadhi hiyo basi ilikuwa na tarehe 23 Septemba mwaka 2014 na kuweza kudai ya kwamba uhamisho huo ilikuwa halisi na halali iliyotiwa sahihi na Afis Cynthia Neville Beleti, jambo ambalo basi uliweza kufahamu ya kwamba stakabadhi yenyewe halikuwa halisi. Baining Otieno Okombo, ukweli ama si kweli?
Si ukweli.
Shtaka la tatu ni kuweza basi kuitoa habari kuitoa stakabadhi ya uongo kinyume na sheria, na maelezo ni kuwa mnamo tarehe 6 Septemba mwaka 2022 katika basi maeneo ya mahakama kuu ya Milimani hapa Nairobi kwenye jimbo la Nairobi katika Jamhuri ya Kenya ukiwa na nia basi na kilaghai uliweza kuitoa na kuweza kugushi stakabadhi hiyo ya deed of gift lililokuwa na tarehe 23 Septemba mwaka 2014 katika mahakama ama koti inayoshughulikia masuala ya ardhi, na nambari basi ya faili hiyo ni E383 ya mwaka 2021 kwa kuweza kudai ya kwamba stakabadhi yenyewe basi ilikuwa halisi katika koti hiyo ya ELC, na jambo basi lililokuwa ulifahamu ya kwamba stakabadhi yenyewe ilikuwa ya uongo. Baining Otieno Okombo, ukweli ama si kweli?
Si ukweli.
Shtaka la nne basi ni kuweza pia kuitoa stakabadhi isilokuwa halisi kinyume na sheria, na maelezo ni kuwa mnamo tarehe 6 Septemba mwaka 2022 katika maeneo ya mahakama kuu ya Milimani hapa Nairobi kwenye Jamhuri ya Kenya ukiwa na nia basi na kilaghai uliweza kuitoa uhamisho stakabadhi ya uhamisho ardhi iliyokuwa na tarehe 23 Septemba katika mahakama ELC nambari E383 ya mwaka 2021 na kudai kwamba basi stakabadhi yenyewe ilikuwa halisi na halali, na hivyo basi iliweza ilikuwa halisi na halali ambayo inatumika katika kesi hiyo ya ELC, jambo ambalo ulifahamu ya kwamba stakabadhi yenyewe haikuwa halisi. Baining Otieno Okombo, ukweli ama si kweli?
Si ukweli.
Your Honor, we have no objection to bond, save that we urge this honorable court to grant bond terms that are commensurate to the seriousness of the charges that the accused person is facing. We pray for a mentioned date in 2 weeks' time for pre-trials.
Kiongozi wa mashtaka basi anaashiria ya kwamba wana upingamizi wote hapo kuweza kujaliwa dhamana, lakini pia ameweza kusisitiza kwa mahakama ya kwamba iweze kuangalia mashtaka iliyoshtakiwa nayo.
My name is Mr. Kamau. The name is Mr. Kamau. Mr. Kamau, correct. Right. You are going to place me on record for the accused person.
Equally, my lady, before if it pleases you, my name is Omenta. I'll be watching this for the complainant together with Mr. Litoro.
Together with Mr.
Litoro.
Your Honor, to begin with, had I had the occasion to look at the charge sheet before the accused person took plea, I would have actually sought to challenge the taking of that plea, particularly bearing in mind, Your Honor, that as the charge sheet seems to read, it is acknowledging that the issues arising in this charge sheet are sub-judice. They are subject to an ongoing litigation before an ELC court. The charge sheet seems to acknowledge that the instrument the accused person is alleged to have forged is the subject of ongoing litigation in a civil suit before the ELC division E383 of 2021, where the accused person is the defendant and has filed a counterclaim. Your Honor, I wish to submit that defense and counterclaim in that suit for your. And Your Honor, I also want to submit the CTS, which will show that as late as yesterday, that matter had a hearing where the accused person was indeed leading his defense and prosecuting his counterclaim. Your Honor, in the case of Republic versus Paul Kobia and another, EKLR 2019, the court was clear that and held that proprietary rights to land
in EKLR
Republic versus Paul Kobia and another 2019 EKLR, the court held that where the proprietary rights to land are the subject of a civil suit, criminal proceedings regarding the same land should be stayed. Criminal proceedings regarding the same land should be stayed until the civil rights are determined. ELC has exclusive jurisdiction under Article 162, 2B of the Constitution to deal with disputes relating to land title. By charging the accused person with forgery of a deed of gift that is the subject of a trial before a judge. The prosecution herein is asking you to make a finding of fact that the said deed is not genuine, which preempts and usurps the jurisdiction of the ELC court. Now, Your Honor, I most humbly pray as you consider the bail and bond terms, factors that are extremely unique.
Just when you're still on your feet, counsel, our prosecution.
Yes.
We are having a repeat of yesterday.
There is no stay order, Your Honor. I was to offer a
The other one had a stay order.
Yes.
Or this one you don't have.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah, but one thing comes out clear, that it is ongoing. I can see it's before the...
Justice Omangi,
Is it at the higher courts or it's just...
the Environment and Land Court.
At the higher
At the
courts?
High Court, yes.
So I think we have to be keen on this. Even the other one had a stay. This one, yes, doesn't have a stay.
Yes, Your Honor.
But I think let's be keen. I think this week the flag goes to the prosecution.
Your Honor, when you look at the face of the charge sheet, the accused
Because
is
if
facing
it was
charges
there
of
as late
forgery.
as yesterday,
These are criminal offences.
but why wasn't it brought in earlier? Since if now they are at the defense,
Yes.
why wasn't he
I
arrested
believe
earlier?
investigations were still ongoing. And
It's a 2021 matter.
Correct.
2021, that's
it's a
why-
matter I look into, but Your Honor, Section 193 of the Criminal Procedure Code,
We know we are all
the
carriers
criminal,
of this.
civil, both.
I know, I totally agree,
Yes,
but
ma'am.
this is more or less. The only difference between this and the one we had yesterday
Yes.
is that one has a stay at the Court of Appeal.
Correct.
And this one does not have.
Okay.
Yes, so let's not, I think the flag now, everything is getting back to the judiciary because we are being used. That's what I would say. You see, yesterday, I mean, what time did we leave? We only to realize there's a stay. Hadn't I not been keen enough, then I would have given orders against a higher court than mine. So the courts should not be used to, especially when they are higher courts. It makes the lower court look bad, especially if you're not keen. So,
We've noted that, Your Honor. We'll review the matter, given your sentiments. But since there is no stay, Your
and
Honor,
again, what I read yesterday in my ruling, that
Yes.
we end up having conflicting rulings and judgments when all these matters are scattered in all courts, and that ends up not serving justice. Yes, finish up and make a decision on this.
Now, Your Honor, I was going to pray for the release of the accused person on reasonable bond terms, specifically a personal bond, and or in the alternative a nominal cash bail, relying on 4 very unique grounds to this case. The first Your Honor, is what I have already alluded to, which is the existence of concurrent civil proceedings. Your Honor, the accused person has every incentive to attend court, not just to clear his name, but to also secure his rights in the ELC court, where he has attended court since 2021. He is not a flight risk. Number two, Your Honor, is that the accused person, there is absolutely no possibility of his interfering with any witnesses. I say so, Your Honor, because having partaken in the ELC court proceedings, I am aware that the gifter, the person defined in the charge sheet as Avice Beleti, is since deceased. Thirdly, Your Honor, the nature of this offense, this is a succession and land dispute between a beneficiary and a supposed purchaser, which dispute has found itself into the criminal court. It is a commercial matter with no element of violence or threat to public safety. Finally, Your Honor, the accused person has a fixed abode. I'm actually informed that his wife could be in court. He's a man of humble means. I therefore plead with the court that for those reasons, this court considers a personal bond to allow the accused person proceed with his defense in the matter before the Environment and Land Court without any interference whatsoever. I so submit, Your Honor.
Your Honor, a short rejoinder. The charges are properly before you, Your Honor. There is no stay order in force barring the charges. Your Honor, Section 193A of the CPC allows for concurrent proceedings, that is for civil and criminal. The offenses that the accused person is being charged with are offenses known in law. Your Honor, the seriousness of the offense as captured in the 4 counts do not permit for lenient bond terms as urged by the defense counsel, and we object to the free bond as proposed. That is all, Your Honor.
My client is an employee, is a driver. Where? He works in Rongai. He works and resides in Rongai. But he is just a driver.
So when did you have this matter? When did you start hearing it before the higher courts?
Your Honor, we've been in court since the year 2021.
And Your law firm is on the other side. Mwenga, you are also in the matter in the ELC court.
Not actively involved. Mr. Litoro actually handles it as counsel for the plaintiff. Yes.
Mwembu
Yes.
and company advocate.
Yes.
So you're both in the upper courts.
Correct.
That's precise.
So it's been ongoing since?
2021.
And where are you at?
Defense case. I have supplied the CTS.
On this one?
Yes.
It's numbered on the list?
That's the
Or the whole, okay,
yes.
of
The
its
number of
ongoing,
days that,
okay,
yes, that we've been
okay,
attending court and
Okay.
the outcomes.
okay. But it's at the defense.
Correct.
Of this court, now the court has noted the CTS of the ELC matter, that the ELCC E383 of 2021 and the statement of the defense and counterpart. I'll bet the foregoing, there are no stay orders in this court, so the bond terms will be as follows: a cash bail of 100,000 plus 2 contact persons, a bond of 1 million plus 1 surety of similar amount, and pre-trial will be on the 16th of December 2025.
Much obliged.